Hello, this is Jake and welcome to an update on my Billings boat RMS Titanic. However, by now you should know that it's not going to be RMS Titanic, it's going to be HMHS Britannic. So I've done a video of the unboxing of the actual set, which you guys would have all seen by now, which is on my channel in case you missed it. And then I did do just a small video of when I had finished all the rib work and everything like that. And I thought I'd just pan the camera around with some music and just give you guys a quick sneak peek. But in this video today, we're actually going to be taking a proper detailed look at the model. There's a lot of work being done and a lot of work to be done. It's surprising how big the model is. You can probably see some of it here. Ignore the pinky red colour. I'll explain that in this video. But if you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. If you want to see more on this project, then definitely do that, because this is going to be, when it's done, it's going to look good. So without further ado, let me show you what we got so far. So here she is in all her rib work glory. It's quite plain at the moment. Like I said, ignore the pinky red colour there. I will explain that. I've done some work on the stern last night. I've also put the prop shafts in, which we'll have a look at in a second. I've done a little bit of work at the bow, not too much. I will be focusing on that tomorrow. But there you go, just to give you an idea. We also have this little figure down here. He's actually out of scale. He's a 1/76, where the model's 1/144. So I'm going to try and get some N gauge figures just to help out with that. But yeah, there's the bow section. I've done a bit of work, as you can see. I finished all the ribs, the actual hull itself, in one day, which was quite good. I was quite pleased that I managed to get all that done. And then the next day I done just finishing up, tidying up. It's completely 100% straight, and the reason for that is because I got this scaffold plank. I painted it in this whitey, it's a white colour. It's actually got a shade of blue in it as well. And I put these handles on either end, and that way we can maneuver it, lift it around and everything. And then these pieces here, which I just bought from Wilkinson's, and there's one either side all the way down the keel, keeping it nice and straight. I do recommend doing that, because you don't want to build it and there's a bend in it halfway down, so that's good. But yeah, it's looking really nice. So the reason for this pinky red is because I decided that I was going to paint the hull all red inside, so it just make it look tidier and that. And I've still got to do it because none of these pieces have actually been fitted yet, and just lining it all up and everything. But it's a bit too bright, so I'm going to try and get a different red. It actually doesn't look too bad on camera. But yeah, I might change that. You will also probably notice there's a motor in there, a poison motor, a Carson poison motor. We have a second one here. These were incredibly cheap on Amazon, £7.18 each, which is very good. I normally pay between £15 to £20 for these. They're slightly torqued down, so they ain't gonna give you, loads of power like the Tamiya motors do that come with your RC cars. But I didn't want that, because my boat restoration that I'm doing at the moment, I put one of the normal Tamiya motors in it. It's just too powerful. So I went for two of these for the Britannic, and it should work fine. Let me just show you the shafts. It's quite tight in here at the moment, narrow to walk through, but there you go, there's the shafts. Obviously the props on the end. Now I've chosen not to power the third propeller, what's in the middle. I've chosen not to do that. Reason for that is it's a lot of work, and there ain't really going to be any benefits to it, not that I can see anyway. So I've decided not to do it. So here's the motors. Now I haven't fitted the other motor yet, because there's a shield between the motor and here, just to stop heat really. And I haven't got the other one yet. I had one spare, so I had to order another. Should be here today, so I can stick a motor in. And then obviously I'll try and get the universal joints to connect to everything, which would be nice. And then obviously here's our stern. Now, if you guys know Britannic had a pretty different stern to Titanic. where this is all covered and everything. So I will be looking at that. And again, none of this is fitted down. I'm just doing some measurements and everything. I have, you know, glued these pieces, but you ain't gonna see them under there. So obviously when we start looking at that, also under here we do have a servo in there. I don't know if I can show you guys. There you go. He's not fitted yet. He's actually too big. So what I'm gonna do is you could buy these slim ones, and that one should fit in there perfect like that. That's just a spare one I have anyway. I got quite a couple of them I bought off eBay a while back. Here you might notice the board's a little bit different shape. So when I was you know, taking parts of the laser cut sheets of board, this one especially, I've noticed that's not clamped down properly. The laser cut had stopped, and it was obviously supposed to go on a little bit longer like the other one there. I don't think I have the board to show you. No, I don't have the framework left. But yeah, basically what had happened is the laser had obviously not cut the part out properly. As it broke off, I realised after, when I fitted the second one, that it's a different length. So I will tackle that, we'll get it sorted. It's not going to make any difference, but obviously our electronics are going to be in the middle here. So yeah, we'll tackle that. That's something little minor. Unfortunately, yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention when I'd done that. But that's okay. We all make mistakes. I'll get that sorted. You can just see down there, see our shafts as they go right through our cable. Now, obviously, the servo cable, our ECU's got to be somewhere in this area, so we will need a extension for that. And also, all the cables they won't be all loose in here. They'll be dangled on the sides. We'll put some connections here, and they just run along the side. So I've always got nice clean access to the motors if I need to. And obviously this piece here actually props up this end glued at the moment, so we can get that out. It's quite hard to get out with the motors attached, but yeah, I'll tackle that one. And that's pretty much where we are at. Let me just show you where I am in the manual. So let me move the one funnel. So we put these in. They're not stuck. I will not be sticking them until we've completely planked the ship, got the sides done, so I can make sure it's all watertight underneath these. Then they can be fitted properly. I've also, these pieces here have not been fitted on the rudder. By the propeller, the middle propeller. Now I've done these, like I said. There's still a few other bits I've got to put in, but this has got to be covered anyway because it's Britannic. And then obviously I'm not going to build any of this yet because the difference to Titanic to Britannic. And then I haven't even looked at the other page yet, but just giving me an idea. Okay, yeah, I have been on this page because I've done this yesterday. There we go. So yeah, just sanding, cleaning up everything, which I'll do. Obviously, we'll tackle that one. I got to add these to the sides, which is up here. We can do all that. That's not a problem. And then we will be at the point where we got to start planking and everything like that, which I'm not looking forward to. But hey-o. Oh, she's going to look beautiful. So that's an update on HMHS Britannic. Like I said in the actual video, that obviously a lot of people thinking, wow, why aren't you building Titanic? Why aren't you doing that? I've built so many models of Titanic over time, and don't get me wrong, I love Titanic, but HMHS Britannic is my favourite ship and will always be my favourite ship. So that's why I'm building this one. There's not too much difference between Titanic. Obviously, I'm going to try my best to make it look like the Britannic. However, the kit is meant for Titanic. So let's state the obvious right away. Well, the davits, you know, Britannic had these massive crane davits on the side. Something I'm going to have to scratch build, which I'm looking forward to because I don't do much scratch building. So I'm looking forward to building them. I'll probably build them out of plastic. There's a few other things like the deck at the back of the stern and everything like that. But it should work. You know, there's enough difference to realise it's not Titanic, and that's mainly got to be because of the paint job. She will be painted in the hospital colours the day she sunk for World War One, so she's gonna stand out on the pond. She will look quite bright with the green and red on and everything. And I can't remember if the actual red crosses on the side were lit up. I think they were light. So yeah, it's gonna look great. I'm really looking forward to it. There's a few things I got to iron out on it at the moment before we start planking and everything. And like I said, these boards in the middle here, they won't be fitted until we've planked out the entire ship, because we gotta make sure it's completely watertight and everything. That's the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about at the moment, is when we start planking it, because I've not done that before on any model. And I did have one or two comments saying you probably should have started off with a smaller boat to learn that. I agree. However, I couldn't resist. This Titanic popped up and I needed it. So, thank you all for watching. If you want to keep an eye on this project, see how it's going and see the launch and everything, then please do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribers have gone up by 30 or 40 since I done that video the other day, so thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Keep it coming. And yeah, once this one's done, you never know, we might do Titanic, we'll see. It would be nice to have both of them. It'd be nice to have all three of them, to be honest. Olympic, Titanic and Britannic. But yeah, anyway, I'm jumping ahead here. Let's get this one sorted first. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.